Graduates, if you could make your way to your seats at this time, we would appreciate it. Good morning, and welcome to the Oswego East High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2021. Graduates, will you please rise and face your guest? Thank you. You may be seated. I am Laura Bankowski, principal of Oswego East High School, and it is my honor and privilege to preside over today's graduation ceremony. To begin today's ceremony, would you please stand and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. Join me in welcoming Senior Class Committee Member Kylie Eggert, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, and Akshara Gunda, who will perform the National Anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of a Republic, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Kylie. Akshara?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Akshara. You may be seated. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our guests who are seated on stage for today's ceremony. I would ask that you please hold your applause until all of our guests have been introduced. Please stand as I call your name. First, the members of the District 308 Board of Education. Dr. Donna Marino, President. Ms. Latanya Simulton, Vice President. Ms. Ruth Kroner, Secretary. Ms. Lori Doyle. Mr. Eugene Gatewood. Ms. Allie Swanson. Our district administration, Dr. John Sparlin, Superintendent of Schools, and Ms. Faith Dahlquist, Associate Superintendent for Educational Services. I would also like to recognize the Oswego East High School administration and staff, Ms. Margaret Darnell, Assistant Principal for Operations, and Ms. Colleen Kelvey, Senior Class Advisor and National Honor Society Advisor. The following individuals are not seated on stage, but play an important role in today's ceremony. Seated with our graduates are Ms. Julie Lamb, Assistant Principal for Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. Dan Arnson, Assistant Principal for Student Services, Ms. Marina Kozak, Dean of Students, Mr. Kurt Loxo, Dean of Students, and our Police Liaison, Officer Andrew Most, and our esteemed faculty and staff who are here to support our graduates. Many are participating in today's event, while others are serving behind the scenes to make this day happen. Finally, I would like to recognize and thank our graduation marshals from this year's junior class: Madison Egan, Emma Gorney, Abigail Canavy, and Miranda Canavy. Please join me in recognizing the important role that each of these individuals have in making this very special day possible. It is now my pleasure to welcome Regan Johnson to share a few opening remarks for the class of 2021.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Regan Johnson, and I am honored to have the opportunity to speak today. I want to thank all of the friends, family, and faculty members for the guidance on our high school journey. On behalf of the senior class, it is my pleasure to introduce the Oswego East graduates of 2021. As a member of the senior class committee, we worked together for one common goal, and that was to make this year memorable in the best way possible. To set aside all of the negative aspects of the past that are so easy to focus on, and pull together what was left of our senior year and have a little bit of fun with the normalcy that we were allowed. I was so grateful to be able to help leave the legacy of this resilient class. High school has been an unforgettable experience that prepared us for the future and whatever it may hold. Senior year alone taught us to expect the unexpected and be prepared for change at any moment. Looking into the crowd, I see a group of people who persevered through what may be one of the hardest and confusing times of our lives. For a class that went through several major changes in less than a year, I've never seen a group of students adjust so well. From doing school remotely and missing out on what was supposed to be the best year of high school, we made the best of every situation. Whether that was taking matters into our own hands and creating fake school dances, or streaming basketball and football games from home to still support our varsity teams. Individually, our high school years are extremely unique, but as a group, we came together to share these last few moments with our masks on and 6 feet between us. Yesterday, we were seniors in high school facing a pandemic, and today we are graduates. Although we may not know what happens tomorrow, we have the knowledge to process it. The future is going to look different than what we thought it would be, but if anyone can handle it, it's the class of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Regan. Today, I am thrilled that we are able to come together and celebrate the 2021 graduates of Oswego East. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Oswego East administrators, department chairs, teachers, student services, and support staff for their everyday work, dedication, and commitment to the success of every student. I would also like to take this moment to recognize the support system of today's graduates: parents, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and loved ones. Graduates, let's give a round of applause to the people who have supported you through your elementary, junior high, and high school journey. The OE class of 2021 is the 15th graduating class from Oswego East High School. The first graduating class had 328 students. Today, 665 seniors will graduate from Oswego East. That does deserve a round of applause. You have shown strong character and school pride throughout your 4 years, and I want to share my heartfelt and sincere congratulations on your graduation from Oswego East. Author John C. Maxwell has stated, "Life is a matter of choices, and every choice you make makes you." Life is full of choices. Up until now, you have had others choose how you will live, and others have decided things such as what time you'll go to bed, whether or not you can go out with your friends, what types of grades are acceptable to bring home, whether or not you can take the car for the evening, and the list goes on and on. For your first 18 years, others have made major decisions for you. A lot of that is about to change. You will be taking the next step in your life, and there won't necessarily be someone looking over your shoulder telling you what you can and cannot do. Those individuals who have made these choices for you have raised you with a strong moral compass, pointing you in the right direction, but ultimately the decision is now up to you. You are starting a new chapter, one where you will get a fairly clean slate and will not be defined by the person that you were in high school, but by the individual you choose to be in the future. You will choose how you will live your life. You will choose kindness or hate. You will choose to live with integrity or dishonesty. You will choose to continue learning or to grow stagnant. You will choose to treat others well or with disrespect. You will choose to make peace or to fight. You will choose right or wrong. You will choose courage or fear. You will choose your words. You will choose your actions and your responses. As we have learned so clearly in the last year and a half, there will always be circumstances that are beyond our control. But you can choose how you will respond to those circumstances. Every day, your resolve and character will be tested, but you can choose how you will respond to adversity, to moral quandaries, and how you will treat others. Your life will be full of choices, and you are powerful because you have not only a choice, but you also have a voice. I encourage you to choose well. Congratulations to all the members of the 2021 graduating class and to their families. May you have great success in your future endeavors, and remember that as Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Once a wolf, always a wolf. Ladies and gentlemen, the Oswego East High School Band, under the direction of Miss Kelly Cooper and assisted by Mr. Stephen Rexrow, have performed and recorded the musical selection of Sheltering Sky by Mr. John Mackey for your listening enjoyment today. Thank you to the Oswego East High School Band. The members of the class of 2021 are extremely talented and high achieving. Among our graduates here today are over 200 students who are receiving either private or university scholarships in the total of $10.6 million. 56 students who have been recognized as all-conference academic athletes, and 91 students who were recognized as Illinois State Scholars, and 73 students who were recognized as Advanced Placement Scholars. As principal of Oswego East High School, it gives me great pride to acknowledge the hard work and dedication to the members of this class and to congratulate them for their outstanding achievements. Congratulations and thank you, class of 2021. It is now my pleasure to introduce the student keynote speaker for the class of 2021, Mallory Collins. Mallory will attend Appalachian State University in Boone, North Carolina, where she will major in English with a focus in film studies. She was a 4-year member of the choir department and was inducted into the Tri-M Music Honor Society. She also earned her Journalism Honor Cord for her leadership and work as a member of the Wolf's Eye yearbook staff. She also participated in class committees, talk, and student council. Will you please join me in welcoming Mallory Collins as she addresses the class of 2021.
It seems like yesterday I was exchanging glances with my elementary school classmates, some who sit before me, longing to jump ahead to the future, to the year 2021, our graduation year. I dreamed of a fairy tale ending, but not everything can be perfect and conventional, as we have definitely come to see. I would rather not want to define my senior year by the obvious events, but it seems almost impossible to recognize what we have accomplished through these past 8 or 9 months without doing so. We have all persevered through a pandemic that drove everyone into a shockwave. We had endless mornings of rolling out of bed and turning on our cameras for class, even if we were still half asleep. We wiped down desks and chairs after every class and used hand sanitizer more times than we could count. We had to wait patiently for the bell to ring, only to walk following arrows in the halls. At least we didn't have to dress for gym class. I'd rather have my senior year defined by memories in the bleachers screaming, "I believe that we will win," at the top of my lungs. Waiting in anticipation at the homecoming pep assembly to hear the senior class be called for Winning Spirit Week. Stepping inside a Disney World where the yearbook staff and choir department would have traveled to. What I would give to sit at one of those cramped circle tables in the Commons eating tacos and muffins again. All of those things will always be memories that simply just could have been. Even though we didn't get those normal things, our class will be in history books. We can tell our grandchildren how we had such an unconventional last year of high school and wear these really awkward face coverings. We have pushed ourselves so incredibly hard this year, and even though we had the most classic coming-of-age teenager experience stripped away from us, nobody did it alone. We all had this experience together, and down the line at our high school reunion, it'll make us feel more connected to the faces we might not know, but simply recognize just because we were in it together. At the same time, it does feel unfinished. There's a part of me who always fantasizes about a perfect senior year, just like in the movies. But we have our own story. Now keep telling it, but go figure out the next chapter of this life. I can only hope it'll be as wild and successful as this one, and hopefully one day we can all just laugh about our crazy and unconventional senior year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mallory. At this time, the Oswego East High School Choir, under the direction of Miss Chelsea King, has performed and recorded for your listening pleasure, "The Road Home" by Stephen Paulus. Thank you for that beautiful rendition. It is now time to recognize our seniors who have achieved special honor recognitions. To begin with, students who have a circle next to their name in the program are seniors who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.6 through 3.79 and are recognized for graduating cum laude with honors. Will those students please stand and be recognized? Students who have a square next to their name in the program are seniors who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.8 to 3.99 and are recognized for graduating magna cum laude with great honor. Will those students please stand and be recognized? And our seniors who have a triangle symbol next to their name have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 4.0 or above and are recognized for graduating summa cum laude with highest honor. Will those students please stand and be recognized? Congratulations to all. To continue our special recognitions, I would ask that the members of the class of 2021 who have achieved the designation as Illinois State Scholars, please stand so that we may recognize this outstanding achievement. Thank you. If you would please refer to the last page of your graduation program, you will note that many of our students are being recognized for their civic contribution and academic accomplishments. Students wearing gold cords are members of the National Honor Society. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Students wearing purple and silver cords are members of the Oswego East Technical Honor Society. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students wearing the multicolored cords are members of the National Art Honor Society. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students wearing pink cords are members of Tri-M, the National Music Honor Society. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students wearing red and gold cords are members of the Spanish National Honor Society. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students wearing navy blue and gold cords are members of the National English Honor Society. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students wearing blue and white cords are members of Rho Kappa, the National Social Studies Honor Society. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students wearing the powder blue and gold cords are members of Mu Alpha Theta, the National Mathematics Honor Society. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students wearing the royal blue cords are members of the International Thespian Honor Society. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students wearing red, white, and blue cords are members of the National French Honor Society. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students wearing the green, gold, and purple cords are members of the Science National Honor Society. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students wearing white cords are members of the Quill and Scroll International Honorary Society for High School Journalists. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students who are wearing the dark purple and light purple cords are members of the National Chinese Honor Society. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students wearing black, red, and yellow cords are members of Delta Epsilon Phi, the German National Honor Society. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students who are wearing the white sash are members of AVID. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students who are wearing the silver cords are being honored for their outstanding commitment to community service. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. And finally, those students who are wearing silver medallions have earned a career high school grade point average, which places them in the top 10% of their graduating class. Will these students please stand and be recognized for their outstanding academic achievement? Thank you. As part of our special recognition today, we would like to take this opportunity to show our appreciation and to recognize members of the Oswego East class of 2021 who have formally committed to military service upon graduation from high school. I ask that our graduates who have committed to serving our country by joining the military, please stand so that we may recognize you and show our appreciation for your service to our country. Thank you for your service. Congratulations to all. We are very proud of you. School District 308 is very fortunate to have district leaders who support our high school and work with us to help shape the vision of creating a school system where all students can be successful and are prepared to compete in a global society. As principal of Oswego East, I want to personally extend my gratitude to the Board of Education, Dr. Sparlin, Ms. Faith Dahlquist, and the district administrative team for all of their help and support to achieve our goals. By working together, we have been able to increase the high school graduation rate, decrease the dropout rate, expand the number of dual credit courses, expand the number of online courses, increase advanced placement course access for all students. These opportunities have helped our high school students improve academic achievement for lifelong success, and for Oswego East High School to receive the Illinois State Board of Education's highest honor of exemplary. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. John Sparlin.
Thank you, Mrs. Bankowski. Welcome, distinguished guests, parents, friends, and most importantly, the soon-to-be graduates of the class of 2021. It is with great honor and pride that I stand before you today as your superintendent. Many years ago, I remember someone once saying that the shortest speeches have the longest lives. So with that being said, my words of wisdom will be somewhat short and will hopefully be something that you can take with you and apply to your future. Today, I'm not going to talk about COVID and the challenges that you've all faced and overcome to be here. Today is a day to celebrate your accomplishments and to look forward to the bright future that is awaiting all of you. Soon to be graduates, today is a special day. It's a wondrous day, a day teetering on the edge of what has been and what will now be. Before you looms the archetypal door, ready to open, waiting for you to cross its threshold, waiting for you to embrace your future. Before passing through, however, I would like you to take a moment to reflect on what has been. I ask to take a moment and to just close your eyes. That's right, just close your eyes and relax. In your mind, I would like you to take one last walk down the hallways and corridors of Oswego East High School, into the gymnasium, into the locker rooms, into the Performing Arts Center, or take yourself to your favorite meeting spot with your friends. Imagine yourself walking one last time through the many doorways to the many classrooms where you have spent so much time during the past 4 years. Reminisce about the friendships that you've made and the laughs that you've shared. Think about the lessons you've been taught and the knowledge that you've learned. I would also ask you to dream about what will now be. Take time to envision the possibilities of your future, the new doorways in which you will pass. What will you do? Where will you go? Who will you be? These, of course, are profound questions that only you can answer. Always remember that you don't need to answer these questions alone, and you don't need to walk through the door alone. There is inspiration all around you. Please open your eyes. As you pass through this door, find inspiration in the love and support of your parents. Moms and dads, grandparents and guardians, congratulations to you on this special day. Your commitment and sacrifices to your sons and daughters are duly noted. Graduates, remember the love your parents have shown you, and remember that they are your biggest fans and your biggest supporters. In the future, live life with conviction, remembering what your parents have taught you. If you are a mom or dad, grandparent, or guardian, please stand up so that the students and we may recognize you. Students, give them a big round of applause, please. Thank you, parents. As you pass through this final door, find inspiration and love and support of your teachers as well. Teachers, we salute your efforts. You have made it your life's mission to teach, nurture, and guide these young adults and so many more over the years. The nobility of your gesture is also duly noted. You have taught our graduates subjects like math, English, science, social studies, kinetic wellness, and music. But that isn't all. You have taught them about right and wrong, about beauty and truth. You've taught them about life. Graduates, in the future, act and live with the conviction, remembering what your teachers have taught you. Within the hour, each of you will pass through the final door of high school. It has been said that with every end, there is a new beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, and soon-to-be graduates, I wish you all the best of luck as this door closes and you open and walk through the next. Thank you. President Marino, having met the requirements established by the state of Illinois and School District 308, it gives me great honor to present the Oswego East High School class of 2021 to the Board of Education for graduation. Dr. Marino.
It is now my distinct honor and privilege to certify that the students herein assembled have met the requirements of the state of Illinois and the School District 308 Board of Education and are eligible to receive a diploma signifying their graduation from Oswego East High School. Congratulations.
Mrs. Kelvey and Mrs. Darnell, will you please come forward to prepare to give the roll call of graduates? In order for each graduate's name to be heard as the roll call is given, we respectfully request that the audience limit your applause until after all the graduates' names have been read. Thank you.
Samantha Victoria Anderson. Tyler Richard Ayers.
Sydney Lauren Biala.
Ankil Bunila.
Second, Reddy Boyapali.
Jaden Chan.
Deshna Chitra Rasu.
Sean Choi.
Elizabeth Catherine Dyer.
Liam James Fitzpatrick.
Matthew David Bonner.
Jack Frederick Ford.
Ashley Christina Gasick.
Claire Marie Gates.
Angela Catherine Gadudo.
Jamie Bell Fuentes Gonzalez.
Akshara Gunda.
Allison Joy Halder.
Emily Catherine Harshbarger.
Nicholas Brian Hens.
Mason Kendall Hodge.
Ryan Christopher Hudson.
Crystal Susan Wong.
Joseph Anastasis Johnson.
Timothy Jonas Kasuba.
Shrinithi Sei Kotu.
Jacqueline Barbara Cole.
Catherine Emily La.
Mason Frederick Liebeck.
Tegan Lynn Matthey.
Marvin Massey.
Austin James Miller.
Abhi Sanjay Mehta.
Benjamin Elijah Nagel.
Lohit Maridharan.
Peyton Wen.
Camille Andrea Villanueva Neri.
Kaylee Rain Pori.
Stephen Pacorni.
Camden Pullen.
Akarsh Reddy Potula.
Emily Morgan Sargent.
Juliana Manago Romero.
Simone Kathleen Schur.
Samuel David Schmidt.
Caleb Robert Skur.
Abigail Margaret Shudo.
Madeline May Sims.
Nathan Nicholas Sane.
Madison Elizabeth Snagowski.
Varun Sivasubramanian.
Andrew Joseph Stegi.
Shrey Srivastava.
Nathaniel Jared Tungle.
Megan Jeanette Summit.
Gabriella Jean Vasic.
Kaylee Grace Tyberski.
Siddhant Wanjara.
Sriya Veeramachaneni.
Andy Yin.
Zachary Tate Weiss.
Taylor LaRose Apanjalo.
Ryan Matthew York.
Miriam Kusei Abdullah.
Tony Marissa Abatangelo.
Chase Anthony Adams.
Stephanie Acevedo.
Jesse Leon Adams.
Cole Anthony Adams.
Alex Richard Aguilera.
Jacob Armando Dunga Adaya.
Saif El Kaswani.
John Lawrence Agdanowski.
Brandon Robert Alicia.
Nathaniel Cruz Aguirre.
Dylan Ruslan Allen.
Wally Rafiq Ahmed.
Kiara Jean Allmart.
Julian Nicholas Alberto.
Keegan Robert Elvis.
Alyssa Marie Alexander.
Musa Amin.
Nayla Nichelle Allen.
Ariana Andrade.
Tara Rebecca Allmart.
Nicholas Lawrence Andrade.
Cameron Michael Andrea.
Faith Angelique Aquino.
Ivan Ishmael Alvarado.
Umema Arif.
Rebecca Corrine Anderson.
Ricardo Manuel Avila.
Fernando Antunes.
Alejandro Jared Azokar.
Frank Augustine Aquino.
Jaden Page Baker.
Reed Robert Atten.
Alyssa Marie Berra.
Abigail Noel Aviles.
Maria Guadalupe Barboza.
Nedia Bailozi.
Cameron J. Baskin.
Lluvia Barajas.
Branson Carl Bear.
Sebastian Barroso.
Dominic Michael Balanca.
Angela Maria Bautista.
Arnave Bargava.
Brianna Lynn Becker.
Michael Edward Charles Beeble.
Andrew John Benbow.
Sarah Lucille Blasi.
Sathwik Badathuri.
Ruby Francine Elizabeth Blood.
Andy Camille Blacha.
Aiden Banky.
Austin Thomas Bliss.
Kayla Bonchowski.
Emily Marie Bolte.
Roberto Angel Bonilla.
Janaya Elise Simone Bonifacio.
Nikki Amar Mackay Booker.
Elizabeth Devi Josephine Banthala.
Carson Kaylee Brennan.
Ryan Bowen.
Lauren Kathleen Brandt.
Aiden James Bradshaw.
Imaya Bowens.
Diego Bravo.
Desma Leona Brown.
Reese Allen Brody.
Mia Lynn Burns.
McKaylee May Brooks.
Paige Ashley Camera.
Lucy Rose Bruckner.
Danielle Marie Carbone.
Michaela Magdalena Buenafe.
Annabelle Love Buna.
Abigail Rose Burns.
Kylie Madison Brohome.
Emilio Cardena.
Angel Cesar Calderon.
Allison Marie Calvert.
Nakara Tashay Bryant.
Gianni Salvador Camarata.
Adam Jet Carson.
Joseph Roman Canto.
Zachary Frederick Cook.
London Marie Carpenter.
Jack Thomas Conway.
Nicholas Anthony Caruso.
Cole Griffin Collender.
Giselle Alicia Carvajal.
Emma Grace Clay.
Got it. Edu Castillo.
Brandon Arthur Schlebicki.
Adam Cooper Chadha.
Isas Ithani Chada.
Tyler Jeremiah Chappelle.
Eduardo Axel Cepeda.
Jesus Aaron Chavez.
Megan Elizabeth Castellano.
Lilia Rose Cherepin.
Giovanni Alexander Carvajal.
Cade Solomon Clark.
Rory Elizabeth Cooper.
Mallory Faith Collins.
Evan Douglas Corrado.
Victoria Diane Contreras.
Coleman Thomas Coonahan.
Haley Michelle Cook. Harley Michelle Cook.
Emily Rebecca Cruz.
Mackay Levine Cooper.
Caden Patrick D'Alicio.
Haley Lynn Corcoran.
Dania Hassan Denora.
Justin Charles Crawford.
Quinn DeLeon.
Tanya Jacqueline Criswell.
John Anthony DeMarco.
Jessica Lynn Cummings.
Ryan J. Diggs.
Solomon Christopher Dale.
Riley Drohan.
Samantha Fernanda Davalos Duran.
Rashida Laxami Donthi.
Daniela Cristal de la Cruz.
Kayla Elizabeth Duke.
Roberto Adam Delgado.
Colin Mendham DeCaro Dusek.
Amber Nicole Rosa Dennis.
Aiden Anthony Early.
Adam Martinez de Valdivieso.
Christina Kylie Eggert.
Vincent Paul Di Casola.
Tyler Stephen Ang.
Jacob Tyler Doggett.
Jacob Michael Fassauer.
Anthony Michael Dodinsky.
Tej Rupak Ikathuri.
Ibrahim Rashid Durrani.
Nicholas James Ferentz.
Sarah Jessica Eady.
Leah Nicole Finnan.
Gloria Jasmine Echegoyen.
Gabrielle Philip Fisher.
Blossom Egwobo.
Michael Robert Ford.
Cole Craig Eggert.
Ella Grace Funk.
Ryan Thomas Elliott.
Caroline Mary Gannon.
Jocelyn Lizeth Escobarete Contreras.
Fatima Garcia.
Maricela Deborah Estrada.
Samantha Olivia Garcia.
Emma Jean Farrar.
James Frank Geibel.
Connor Fay.
Ania Januli.
Shiara Angeli Fernando.
Alexander Peter Gore. Arena Catherine Graves.
Juliana Figueroa.
Dylan Joseph Gracetta.
Justin Paul Fisher.
Zachary Thomas Grooms.
Samantha Marie Fleming.
Ariana Gudino.
Julio Edwin Fonseca Perez.
Jonas Peter Galbrinson.
Julianne Bryce Garcia Francisco.
Paige Marie Hackwitz.
Alec Nathaniel Funk.
Zoe McKaylee Hallam.
Isabella Yasmin Gallarzo.
Joseph Andrew Hansen.
Giselle Garcia.
Demarion Vershawn Harris.
Aiden Allen Garza.
Catherine Marietta Harris.
Alexander Donovan Keith Gerald.
Tristan James Hart.
Owen Scott Jennett.
Peyton Anthony Heckman.
Sebastian Andres Gonzalez.
Emilio Pablo Hernandez.
Eric Braden Grabovoy.
Yael Hernandez.
Tanari Tanya Gresham.
Ryan James Huberger.
Dominic Joseph Gracetta.
Logan Elijah Hincapi.
Jessica Ann Guardado.
Marshall Clay Hodge.
Anne Marie Gieb.
Marcus Rashad Holmes.
Austin Giovanni Guzman.
Xander Ian Howe.
Gabriela Nicole Haas.
Antonio Gabrielle Hughes.
Daniel Christopher Hadsell.
Bryn Allison Humbird.
Samara Teray Hammock.
Alana Elizabeth Highland.
Marlon Jermaine Hardy.
Aaliyah Alma Ickes.
Catherine Sue Harris.
Justin Michael Iverson.
Mariana Rose Hart.
Duncan Scott Jaggers.
Ryan Mohammed Hasib.
John Eric Jansens.
Adrian Hernandez.
Andrew William J.
Sophia Hernandez.
Oscar Joaquin.
Soraya Lynn Herring.
Adrian Johnson.
Cheyenne Marie Hoagland.
Tyler Bruce Johnson.
William Aiden Patrick Holloway.
Anna Elizabeth Kalish.
Harrison Thomas Heraton.
Umar Kamran.
Dimitri Alexander Hutron.
Amani Kurjuj.
Alyssa Desena Taylor Hunter.
Zoe Mia Key.
Mario Iga.
Nabiha Khan.
Jesus Humberto Islas.
Deanna Miranda Kimball.
Alexi Renee Jackson.
Caitlin Marie Kirkwood.
Brian Jackson.
Caden Campbell Knudsen.
Tongai Jakachira.
Sohan Reddy Coley.
Brandon Cole Jarosik.
Emily Grace Kramer.
Christian Jeremy Jensick.
Cassidy Nicole Lopez.
Adam Jeffrey Johnson.
Alexa Rose Kryling.
Regan Tate Kinsey Johnson.
Alyssa Morgan Kroll.
Rushikesh Joshi.
Paul Alessandro Lacamita.
Siddhant Kapoor.
Owen Michael Lagier.
Catherine Marie Kennedy.
Jackson Brian Lamboli.
Miriam Kamisi.
Noah Johnson Boaz Lara.
Owen Christian Kilsgard.
Lance Christopher Lee.
Mackenzie Morgan Kirby.
Caleb Oren Lembicki.
Trevor Warren Knight.
Megan Lee Leonard.
Morgan Elizabeth Colburnus.
Amanda Joanne Lindley.
Madison Margaret Conrath.
Abrielle Dolores Marie Elaine Little.
Elizabeth Mary Koska.
Elizabeth Kotze Livingston.
Tyler George Crapez.
Carter James Long.
Victoria Elizabeth Kreitzer.
Daniel David Love.
Babette Kruger.
Zachary Stephen Lukoyich.
Tyler Kukolski.
Abigail Marie Lynch.
Anna Lacombe.
Tia Monica Lizinski.
Ahil Nadim Lakani.
Alyssa Sarah Madalinsky.
Ella Elizabeth Land.
Connor Christian Mantooth.
Jessica Ashley Lavender.
Jake Alexander Moronic.
Donovan Catalano Layton.
Eleni Macaulay Martinez.
Angelina Lenzer.
Jacob Edward Matheson.
Gavin Francis Lesters.
Emily Cynthia Morrow.
Jacob Donald Link.
Lucas Owen McCarty.
Odin Thomas Liam.
Wesley Andrew McLean.
Cortland Faye Lodico.
Sean Andrew McDonald.
Darren Ramon Lopez.
Alexander Lee McPhee.
Katie Christine Lucars.
Ada Grace Maynard.
Jose Mario Luna.
Santiago Alejandro Mendazo Carlson.
Nicholas David Lynch.
Ricardo Mendoza.
Christina Jasmine Mack.
Alexis Elizabeth Miller.
Javion Malik McGee.
Logan Joseph Merkel.
Sandy Maldonado.
Justin Joseph Meter.
Kara Catherine Marino.
Sahil Ranjan Mohatani.
Morgan Marufo Phillips.
Jesus Isaiah Moreno.
Lally Martinez.
Makeda Zion Morris.
Kaya Monique Matthews.
Kyle Brandon Morrissey.
Mason James McCauley.
Evan David Ross.
Andrew James McDonald.
Sharif Rahman Muhammad.
Courtney Lynn McHugh.
Brendan Cole Muncie.
Iman Mahmood.
Meenakshi Nair.
Caitlin Renee Meiksensberger.
Sarah Danielle Oberg.
Isabella Olivia Mendoza.
Anna Lucia Navarro.
Thomas Jacob Mentor.
Cernia Taylor Neal.
Ava Teresa Malashik.
Yadira Navarez.
Ava Claire Miller.
Jetli Vin Win.
Joseph Christopher Minnick.
Catherine Ann Norris.
Lily Elizabeth Mitsuka.
Sarah Elizabeth Novi.
Sean Patrick Monahan.
Anna Elise Oxenshirt.
Adrian Morris Jr.
Isis Awalari.
Dejan Mosley.
Javin Eisen Oliveira.
Omari Jamil Mohammed.
Jeremy Isaac Ortiz.
Shannon Elizabeth Mulrooney.
Brianna Iris Ponakawi.
Gabriela Anay Murillo.
Ellery Suzanne Peterson.
Quovadis Neighbors Jr.
Madison Elizabeth Perry.
Maitri Namoduri.
Scott Thomas Petrie.
Ava Grace Neal.
Tyler Jonathan Petruso.
Ella Pauline Zora Neely.
Julissa Elena Pinedo.
Kyle Robert Nepareni.
Connor John Podolsak.
Anthony No.
Damon Alexander Ponce.
Amila Nikoloska.
Jake Andrew Potter.
Daniel Novoa.
Alexander Mark Praxmeyer.
Cormac Daniel O'Connell.
Alexander Godwin Prince.
Alize Nevea Ochoa.
Abigail Marguerite Quaid.
Kyle Robert Olasek.
Alexis Quinones Hernandez.
Peyton James Olson.
Muhammad Raif Rajput.
Alondra Orozco.
Oscar Ivan Ramirez.
Tabitha Alma Palfanier.
Bryn Alexis Ratner.
Darian Parker.
Ian Thomas Reinke.
Dia Patel.
Jack Joseph Wrestler.
Rahi Patel.
Ella Renee Room.
Luis Ray Perez Gomez.
Kyle Matthew Ritterote.
Luke Stephen Peterson II.
David Eric Roach.
Natalie Lauren Pfeiffer.
Jack Robinson.
Nathan Jeffrey Petrus.
William Edward Robinson.
Nathaniel Jacob Pinchuk.
Samantha Lynn Rodenbostel.
Yesenia Pinon.
Aiden Paul Roger.
Jake Ryan Polabinski.
Itzel Alexis Rumaro.
Brandon Tyler Powell.
Kate Nicole Russo.
Ryan Gregory Price.
Peyton John Ruth.
Allison Elizabeth Prost.
Isaac Alexander Salmaka.
Jesse Odenia Carabin.
Ella Catherine Salas.
Charisma Ann Rains.
Jacqueline Sanchez Bazin.
Pranav Ramasahayam.
Jorge Sanchez.
Rhiannon Ranocchio.
Matthew Gabe Santayana.
Nyla Nashea Rayford.
Cody Thomas Sauerwein.
Aiden Michael Repke.
Aiden James Schmidt.
Santiago Restrepo Cabrera.
Alyssa Brooke Schroeder.
Jocelyn Reyes.
Dylan Walker Scott.
Taylor Michelle Riley.
Ryan B. Shaw.
Ariana Francisca Rivera.
Hamza Ali Sheikh.
Alexander William Weber Rourke.
Hannah Elmarie Shea.
Lanaya Robinson.
Isha Deshe Shokla.
Leslie Rosillo Rocha.
Rashid Mohammed Siddiqui.
Princess Samira Joy Rogers.
Sean Paul Smiley.
Tanner Lawrence Ross.
Miriam Olokimi Oduno Smith.
Camden Jacob Ruby.
Madeline Lee Spain.
Isabella Helene Ruiz.
Samantha Christina Spivak.
Cole Anthony Sadauskas.
Tyler Michael Steger.
Rayanne Josephine
Eliz-
Pugia Salazar.
Elizabeth Grace Stock.
Emily Alexandra Salmoron.
Abby Taylor Stone.
Gabriella Giovanna Sassanelli.
Logan Joseph Sturk.
Dominic Michael Savino.
Ryan Michael Sugg.
Charles Edward Smelzer IV.
Elizabeth Claire Sullivan.
Taylor Jean Schoenweather.
Tyler Aaron Swartz.
Abigail Marie Scott.
Abigail Elizabeth Sidorsky.
Ava Marie Sanisi.
Anna Paris Shimshak.
Gabriel Christian Shaw.
Oslin Dawn Tag.
Lauren Colleen Shea.
Mukli Tube Tandy.
William Randolph Silva.
Nicholas James Turtel.
Jalen Lorenz Smith.
Ayusi Tuwari.
Cody Gilbert Sorensen.
Grace Chawan Thompson.
Christian Scott Spear.
Vivian Rose Thurmond.
Abigail Ava Steele.
Nicholas Alexander Tiza.
Rachel Ann Stevens.
Kyle William Twidarski.
Zachary Philip Stockley.
Elena Usmani.
Kyle Robert Swess.
Jacqueline Velazquez.
Abhijit Neil Sukadia.
Kylie Nicole Vandy Vorty.
Jeremy Jack Suda.
Allison Margaret Wolanka.
Abram Syed.
Jaden Ashton Walker.
Alexa Nicole Sadorsky.
Ella Rose Wap.
Rachel Tackett.
Lucy Nicole Weir.
Kimberly Page Tamburino.
Blake Edward White.
Nicholas Tavonga II.
Matthew Whitney.
Jordan Ty Thatch.
Brianna Elizabeth Wilkie.
Alexandra Nicole Thrasher.
Paige Elizabeth Williams.
Thomas Alexander Tilford.
Tatiana Regina Wilson.
Hayden Christopher Truby. I'll take your card. Eda Ubanjiji.
Megan Rose Witzke.
Laura Gianna Van Kuren. Ryan Joseph Vanasek.
Judith Roland Woodfork.
Emily Elizabeth Vernum.
Max Riley Yarbo.
Zion Tran Vo.
Caden Aviar Young.
Anthony Michael David Walden.
Natalie Elizabeth Zamora.
I'm sorry? Myharissa Hines.
Jackson John Zeba.
Jalen Isaiah Watson Carrington.
Kaylee Ryan Zukowskis.
Madison Mackenzie Webster. You have two?
Jaime Danielle Portillo.
Evan Patrick Widener.
Donovan Carl Zilke.
Logan James Wentz.
Coran Ali Woods. Matthew Chen. Jay Patel.
Jordan Amar Whitehead.
Omari Hoover.
Natalie Rodriguez.
Ashley Corral.
Rachel Alaya Williams.
Maria Farrell.
Kenneth James Wimmer.
Alondra Esquivel.
Baron Khan.
Johnsy Varup Kaka.
Renee Fortune Maku Kenge.
Numair Uli Fossil.
Mega Lisa Krishna Bala. Elena Rose Walter. Zachary Lee Yarbrough. Rodney Emil Zachary. Kissy Chai Villadores Zaportiza. Michael Robert Zeno.
And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. Graduates, will you please stand? In order to confer the official status of graduate to each member of the class of 2021, graduates, would you please join me in the transferring of your tassel? Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pride to introduce to you the newest alumni of Oswego East High School, the graduated class of 2021. Congratulations.
This was the script for this morning's ceremony. I was just leaving it on a chair over here. Is that all right? They'll find it, I'm sure. Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day. See you this afternoon.